Dear viewers, thank you for being here today. Today, I want to talk about something incredibly close to my heart, that's self compassion. From my perspective, compassion is not just an abstract, often concept, it's deeply intertwined with empathy. We often think of empathy as standing in someone else's shoes, feeling what they feel, understanding their perspective, and holding space for their journey. But how often do we do that for ourselves? Being compassionate is ultimately the truest form of self love, paradox of love and the ultimate source. Love is a simple word, but we have turned it into a massive complex topic. It manifests in so many ways: giving, sharing, words of affirmation, gifts, love for our siblings, our parents, our partners, our friends. But I am a firm believer that if you don't love the divine and if you don't love yourself, you cannot truly love anyone else. If you own if your own cup is empty, what do you have left to pour to the other? I believe we are filled with love through two primary sources. The first is the divine God, the universe, a spiritual power, or whatever name speaks to your soul. For me, I see God as a divine father, someone I can be completely transparent with, who protects me like a guardian angel and who fills me with an unconditional, forgiving love. There are no transactions and no conditions. The second source, it's you. That means it's our own self. We live in a world where we are conditioned to look outward for love. Since childhood, we try to impress our parents with good marks, seeking appreciation. While that love is beautiful, it often feels conditional, dependent on how well we perform. We see this with parents, friends, and relationships. Sometimes we just don't see eye to eye, and that's completely normal. But as a young adult navigating our 20s, we eventually realize a vital truth. In this world, you cannot make everyone happy. The only person you are truly responsible for fulfilling is yourself. True self compassion means discovering every new part of who you are and protecting your peace. It means stabilizing and establishing your firm boundaries. You should never let yourself suffer inside just to keep up the illusion of someone else's happiness. Happiness and peace don't depend on external validation. They come from within, fueled by the energy you choose to focus on. There's a beautiful saying, where your mind goes, energy flows. If we focus on the problems grow. If we focus on the good expands. I consider myself as an optimistic person, and I think we all deserve to hold on to that optimism. The world is full of heavy things: unemployment, heartbreak, struggles we can't even imagine, but our minds are incredibly resilient. In neuroscience and psychology, we talk about neuroplasticity. When you intentionally repeat healthy thoughts, practice mindfulness, and change how you speak to yourself, your brain literally rewires itself. You develop new neural pathways. You can actually practice and learn the skill of self love. So, you should pour from a full cup. No one is perfect, and we should not strive to be. True peace comes from within by sitting quietly with yourself, writing down your thoughts, and being your own biggest supporter when no one else is in the room. Think of it think of it like this way: you cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup first through divine connection and self-care, and only then offer the overflow to the world. What you give, you receive. Thank you so much for your passion, for listening, and for sharing this space with me today. Take care, dear soul, and have a blessed day ahead. Bye.